Well, I put out my last video that I'm getting the land, and yeah, I'm going to try to close on the land sometime before the end of the month. I really want to get it all wrapped up, and Scooby and me will probably spend just about every weekend down there, at least a few hours. But I want the land as kind of a permanent place for the family. That if if you have rough times, you need a place to stay. Hey, come down to this land. Hopefully someday I'll have you know more accommodations built. But if nothing else, throw up a tent and hey, welcome home. Uh, and this kind of comes from my childhood, my grandparents' farm. I mean, they had a pretty big farm, like 100 acres, and outbuildings all over the place, a few barns and tractors, and the family would get down there. We'd go down there and we'd work on the farm. We weren't getting paid nothing for it. It was because, well, it needed doing, and you're in the family, so you go do it. And family helps family out. So it'd be really nice to have a place where all the family was kind of close together. Some of the younger family members, you don't have to worry about, the weirdo neighbors or anything like that. All the houses around you are family, so if your kids are playing out front and they're doing something they shouldn't, one of the family members is going to see them and say, hey, get back over there and we're going to have a talk with your mama or whatever. Or, everybody can share stuff. If you're doing something, you're like, man, I need a ladder. Hey, Steve's got a ladder. Well, I'll go see if I can borrow that. Don't go buy one, just go borrow mine, and share things and improve the place for everyone. And no charge to live there. Basically, stay as long as you want. And the rules, I think I shouldn't be setting down rules because it's going to be more than just my place. It's the family's place, but I'm just kind of giving how I envision it. And, as long as you represent the family well, and we all stick together. So yeah, we all have our limitations of what we can do, and so we help each other out. That's my idea of family, and I'm really looking forward to it. It could end up that I could be the only person that ever lives there, and well, me and Scooby, of course. Scooby will be there, but that's my idea of what a family should be. So I really want a central point for the family. Growing up, I knew if I ever needed a place to stay, I could head down to the farm. Well, unfortunately, the farm is no longer in the family, so hey, I'll build my own. And we can all have little projects around there and there. I remember projects a lot growing up. You go say, hey, why don't we make a garden over here? Or hey, it'd be nice to have some benches around or trails through the woods or nice big campfire or anything you want. And everybody just kind of pull together and do it. It's another thing. It's one place I can do what I want. Of course, I can run around the woods naked until somebody else moves in there, but well, maybe that ain't a good idea. But just anything I want would be pretty cool. But well, that's why I'm getting the farm, and hopefully within a few years I can retire and just is spend my life, improving it and making it more comfortable for everybody. Hopefully, I'll build a few log cabins down there and fireplace and have woods to go out and get wood, and I don't know. And that's another thing is I want to make it as independent as possible. So I'm going to look at stuff like solar and wind energy and digging wells and septic systems, junk like that. So it should be an adventure, and I'm going to try to figure out how to use the resources that are there too. The wood, make benches and stuff, or we've got a bunch of quartz. I ain't figured out exactly what to do with quartz yet, although I think I could make a pretty cool looking fireplace out of it. But we shall see. But that's my idea of this place. Family members are welcome. Just say, hey, I want to build a house. Well, there's some land over there to build your house. There's only one really big catch is I don't want this land to be sold. Period. So if you build your house and a few years later you decide, I don't want to live down here no more, well, either you donate your house to the family or you take it with you. That's just kind of the way it goes. And same rules apply to me. So if I decide I don't want to live there anymore and someone else is needing a place to stay, hey, if I built a house, it's open for the family. So that's the way it'll go. But that's just general ideas anyway. Hopefully the family will come up with the rules that work for everybody. Take it easy. Bye-bye.